Hello everyone and welcome to Cricket World TV. Now we've got three important matches to look at here over the course of the last few days. In finishing order, we've got England, South Africa, we've got Pakistan, Australia, and we've got India, Bangladesh. JP, thanks for coming in to explain what's happened in all of these games for us. It really has been a very busy weekend and few days of cricket.
Very much so, and it's going to continue, which is absolutely fantastic. Keeps us busy. Now, first of all, England were beaten heavily by South Africa. No great surprise though. When you're bowled out for 180 batting first, you don't often compete in Test match cricket. Pakistan also heavily beaten by Australia. Again, no great shock there. They did show some signs of promise, weren't able to carry that through. We've got a cracking Test match going on in Chittagong between Bangladesh and India.
Yes, as you say there, we've had some, obviously from both sides of the fence, there'll be people looking back on this thinking, poor result, not well played, but of course other teams that have won will be quite happy with their performances. So let's start with the first one then, England, South Africa. It was 1-1 in the series eventually, but England really would have been happier to either draw in the game or at least go out on the win, and they probably would have been disappointed with the way their tour finished.
They would have been massively disappointed, as I say. Bowled out for 180 in the first innings. South Africa really got on with it, 423 for 7. This was despite losing probably about half a day, if not more, due to some real impressive thunderstorms. No, they were impressive. Massive rain, thunder lightning, great work from the ground staff to get the game back on. And England then were bowled out for a rather pathetic 169 in their second innings. Paul Collingwood top scoring with 71. He's had a wonderful tour. Morley Morkel doing the damage, taking 4 wickets. He could be a bit of a handful when South Africa next tour India. But South Africa taking victory by an innings and 74 runs and levelling the series 1-1. I think England, though, would be slightly happier with the 1-1 series scoreline going into the series.
I think if you'd given them 1-1 at the start of the series, they might have taken it.
Yeah.
But I think, given the position they've got themselves to, the point here is that they would like to have gone on and either drawn the Test match or won it to finish either 1-0 in the series or 2-0 in the series. So
drawing 1-1 with very few first innings runs is a pretty good effort.
Absolutely right. And I think a quick word there for Dale Steyn and Morley Morkel. I think South Africa may have just come across through Ntini's possible retirement what will be quite a fearsome opening partnership for years to come.
And yeah, just to finish that one off with Friedel the Wet and Wayne Parnell as backup and potentially Ryan McLaren, it's looking pretty good for South Africa.
Absolutely right. We mentioned earlier, just off air, about standing behind Wayne Parnell, and I tell you what, he does. That's a heavy ball he bowls. So good luck if you're 22 yards away. Okay, well let's move on now to Pakistan in Australia. It's been a pretty tough time for their tour down there, and the game in Hobart. No surprises really that it went Australia's way. No,
Australia dominated the game really from start to finish. Ricky Ponting, majestic double century. He scored 89 in their second innings. They declared again, got quick runs. They asked Pakistan to chase 438 to win. No one's ever scored that many runs in a Test match. Pakistan never came close. 104 for 4, I think it was, going into the final day. Well, they didn't even double that score. 206. Good innings from Kuram Mansour, 77. Really applied himself well, but he had no support. Mohamed Amir chipped in with an unbeaten 30. That's not going to win you Test matches. Certainly not going to win you Test matches in Australia. Peter Siddle and Nathan Horrocks, they both had good summers in the Test match arena. 3 wickets for them. Australia, very, very convincing and deserving 3-0 series winners.
And something that we've spotted during the course of the Ashes series in England in the summer was, and we spoke to as well, Nathan Horrocks. Interesting that himself and Graham Swan are sort of taking almost parallel paths, possibly.
Yes, I mean, slightly different that Horrocks did play a Test or two 4 or 5 years ago, but he really has come back into the team now in the absence of Shane Warne and others, and has really made that position his own.
Fantastic. Okay, well that's 2 out of the way, 1 to go. This is the match that's obviously still in progress as we speak. India, Bangladesh, and Bangladesh appear to have made some early inroads into the
they've rather shocked India. Virender Sehwag saw some quotes from saying they're orderly side, they won't be able to cope with us, and they were probably bowled out for 243. They're 213 for 8 at stumps on day 1, having been put into bat. If it weren't for Sachin Tendulkar's 44th Test match century, and in amongst those 13,000th Test run, they'd be in all sorts of trouble. Shahadat Hossain and Shakib Al Hasan, they weren't letting anybody else have their wickets. They both took 5 wickets. But Bangladesh, there's always sometimes a but with Bangladesh, isn't there? 59 for 3 at the close of day 2. They've got work to do. Zahir Khan with a couple of wickets, but they've certainly made India sit up and take notice.
Brilliant, and I think Bangladesh just goes to show that they're making some really great strides. And of course, England are touring their next, and might be in for a few surprises themselves.
Well, if they can't get 180 against South Africa, they may struggle against Bangladesh, particularly if they're not even taking their proper squad.
Well, JP, I think we'll come back to that a bit later, but a very good point and very well made there as well. Just a quick question for you: who gets the match ball? 2 bowlers get 5 wickets each.
I don't know.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Just share it, I suppose, don't they?
Yeah.
Shakib Al-Hassan, he's the captain.
Yeah, my ball, my game. No, brilliant. Okay, well, listen, thanks again for that. 3 great games of cricket there, really. I mean, England, South Africa, it's been a good series overall. Australia, Pakistan, slightly one-sided, but again, Pakistan showing glimpses of what they are capable of, and of course they'll be in the UK against Australia.
Let's not forget that they've, due to circumstances outside of their control, they haven't played an awful lot in Test cricket the last 2 or 3 years, so they're finding their feet again in Test cricket. It's really great. It'll be great to see them over here. Brilliant.
Okay, lots to look forward to, and we'll be back soon, I'm sure. And thanks again for watching Cricket World TV.